Robo-Pro. I'll be showing you how to remove the motorbox and put a new motorbox back in. First things first, we remove the impeller cover and the impeller. And just pull those out. And we're doing that just so that when you turn the robot upside down, it doesn't squash the impeller cover. Then we'll be removing the side covers. There's 6 screws on either side. And to get to those, you need to remove the base plate. So you slide those latches, pull it out. So now we'll be removing the filter net. Just get a flathead screwdriver and just get in and get under those latches. It can be a little bit fiddly sometimes, but you'll be able to get it. And it just removes simply like that. And that gives us access to all the nuts and bolts of the side cover that allows us to take the side cover off. So removing these nuts and bolts, you'll need a 7mm ring spanner and a drill or screwdriver. With the nuts and bolts removed, we can now remove the side cover. So you just grab it from either end here and just slide it out. Now we can remove the belts and the casing. So you just slide those over the shafts there and pull it off just like that. So next up we need to remove this bearing here. We use this spring-loaded tool. You can just get in behind and pull it straight out. If you are pretty careful, you can use these long nose pliers and it's basically the same job. When using the long nose pliers, we're going to remove the coupling blocks. There's 2 of them. And this same process is followed on the other side. So now we'll be removing the 4 sponge wheels. They just slide right off the axle here. Just make sure all parts come off. This happens on either side. And once the sponge wheels are removed, just pull the axle straight out. So next we'll be removing the side mounting nut that holds the motorbox in place. Just be careful when removing this. There is a little screw just there that you just need to release before you turn it, just so you don't damage the housing of the robot. So to remove the side mounting nut, we just need a 36mm ring and 36mm spanner, and that just locks in the inside here. Once we remove the side mounting nuts, so just hold it here, you just have to complete the same process on the other side of the unit. So next you just flip the unit back over, and that gives you access to the female water joint. You just need to release this nut here. We use this particular ring spanner. And just be careful not to damage the thread when you're releasing it. Once you remove this nut, put it to the side, you flip the unit back over. And that gives you access to the 5 screws on either side that you'll need to take out to release the motorbox. So now that we've removed those 10 screws, next you'll be removing the motorbox from the body. This can take a little bit of time, but if you jig it around enough, it should come out fairly easily. Now with the empty shell of the Pro, it's just a matter of bringing the new motorbox in and basically following the whole process in reverse of putting this into the shell. So when putting the coupling blocks back in, we use this marine grease that we dip the coupling blocks into, just to ensure lubrication of the moving parts. So the drive belt naturally stays pretty high in the casing, so you just have to pull that down into the bottom of the casing just so you can slide it over the drive shaft. And then loop this around the wheels like so. And now it's time to put the filter net back in. So you just slide that in, like so. And the base plate with the filter bag, just make sure it's all tucked in. And now the final part is just putting the impeller and impeller cover back on. So the impeller, you just slip it on and screw it in. And then as you'd be familiar with the impeller cover, you just slide that on there into the grooves. And that is how you install the Motorbox into the Robo-Pro. If you have any issues or concerns, always feel free to contact us and we can help you out in any way you can.